it on. Canberra and Canterbury. Live here on Fox League. And hitting it up. The man who's been Dally M Prop of the Year 2 of the last 3 seasons. Important tackle, Marnie. Starling to Fogarty. The perennial try scorer, Nicholson. Well dealt with on this occasion. Back now to Hosking. Hosking is over. Zach Hosking scores. The Raiders on the board first. Strange is the decoy, Young the kicker. Beautiful weight, and now it's off. 2 sets of hands.
Push.
And a push anyway. Tarpany, catch and pass, Fogarty on. Oh, little gap open through. He's straight through Kyo Weeks. Oh, yes. Kyo Weeks growing with confidence by the week. Canberra, they're just not taking their foot off the Canterbury throats. Oh, yeah. The slick ball movement. This is trouble. This is typical. Then gets it on. Oh, yes. The razzle. The dazzle. The Canberra Raiders. Oh, they're firing all cylinders this afternoon.
Nice. That's 2 now.
Canterbury. Chance. Kiraz. Got inside Tamale. Oh, the pass put down by Salmon. Matty Order again. Oh, Papali out the back. What a pass. What a play. Hudson Young is over. This is electrifying. Have a listen to these fans. Burton goes long. Sexton keeps it going. Hayward along the line. Tracy keeps it going. Crichton winds up. Crichton for the line. Crichton is in. And that's just what the doctor ordered for the Canterbury-Bankstown Bulldogs. Now it's Hayward. Hayward to Sexton. Tracy on the angle. Crichton again. Crichton is through. Crichton has got Salmon on the inside. Gives it to Salmon. And Canterbury are roaring back. And the Dogs are barking.
See, they're just outside back starting to generate some momentum in the ruck, and they're causing havoc. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Crichton again with a bit of space. He's torching them out there. He's done it again. This time he leaves Tamale in his wake. Then the pass to Tracy. Tracy, he might do it on his own. He has. Canterbury.
I don't think he's got it down.
Well, it's close. Canberra desperate, and it's going up as no try. Well, Tracy's not confident. Oh,
Ball
my
remains
word.
up at this stage.
What a tackle.
What a moment from the Raiders 5'8".
All the points have been scored at this northern end. Last. Now kick out on to Montoya. It's all Canterbury. Montoya is over.
He's really started to do some damage. The offloading of Kiraz.
Now comes away to Sherry. Oh, he gives a don't argue and leaves Timoko on the ground, but he's got to do it on his own for now. Just enough contact from Savage, but here come the Dogs again. Sexton gets it. Only midway through the count. Hayes steaming onto the ball. Smithies holds on, 10 metres out. Comes to Sexton. Inside pass. They've done it. They've done it. Hayward on the left. Hayward to Burton. Shapes the kick. Throws the kick out. It's on. It's Kikau. It's another for Canterbury. And now it's Viliami Kikau imposing himself on this game. Marnie. Back to Hayward. Hayward to Sexton. On to Tracy. Quick hands Crichton. Delightful pass Kiraz. Kiraz away. Kiraz is over. Kiraz scores. This time Crichton does it with his hands. For the first time in 24 years, Canterbury have overcome a 20-point deficit in front of the biggest regular season crowd here for 30 years. And for the first time in 31 years, Canterbury are 8-1.
Ricky, I know you'd be hugely disappointed. Was that a bit of a reality check for the team?
No, it's not a reality check. I mean, I thought we were very, very dominant in the first half, but not getting any possession after that first bit of footy we got in the second half. They used it really smartly. You know, we just couldn't stop their flow of attack. They were getting quick play the balls, and they were really on the front foot, had a lot of momentum. And You could just feel the confidence in the Canterbury team. You could just feel the confidence grow. The more ball they had, it was a little bit very similar to our first half.
Were you concerned with the way, though, they were able to strip you so easily on the edges, like the way Crichton really exposed that edge particularly?
Lara, I told you before the game, you asked me, what were you worried about? And I said Crichton and kick out. So we've got to defend those players. You know, we missed too many tackles on those two individually, but you've got to have a look at what happened at the ruck previously. You know, a lot of some of those boys should have made one-on-one tackles, absolutely. But when they're getting momentum and coming at you with such pace, and they're big men, you know, you've got to go back and you've got to have a look at who wasn't doing their job at the ruck for the previous 2 or 3 tackles. Why were they getting momentum? And you know, I don't want to go into it and get technical, but you know, there was other blokes not doing their jobs, not just outside the guys that were missing tackles.
It's early in the season, though. It was such a big occasion. You've got plenty of time to do work-ons on that. You know, what are some of the lessons you think you can take out of it?
I've been telling you all that all week. It's round 10. We're a brand new team, and this is just part of the journey. Yeah. You know, we'll learn from that. We weren't good in a big part of that game, but as I said, it's round 10. And if I had a 1, I would tell you the same thing. It's round 10.
Because how much of a lesson can you take for them to, I guess, try to stop that momentum next time?
Well, we've done it in other games. We just didn't get it right tonight.
Did you see the try celebration from Jamin Salmon in the second half? He made reference to the feud that you've had with him and the comment that you've made about him in the past. What's your reaction to it?
What was it? What did you say? The
comment that was made about him in the past. Weak gutted dog has been made about him in the past, and he used that in his try celebration.
Honestly, how much do you really think I care about that?
How's Matty Gibson?
No, he's not. His weight bearing's poor. And poor bugger, it happened right. I think it was second or third last tackle of the game. I mean, he's limping around pretty badly. So I'd say it's going to be. I just hope it's not bad syndesmosis. But you know, just got our fingers crossed that it might be short time.
And Justin Hudson, another try for him today. Like, he's been on fire with his try scoring form. Do you reckon he's ready for another Origin call up?
Yeah, he is. I think he'll play Origin. But you know, I've got more to worry about than that. It's and again, as I say, it's just part of we're a brand new footy team. And again, like we were probably replicating other teams that we've had over the last month, where we come out in the second half, we get a lot of momentum, we get a lot of football, we get a lot of possession into field position, and we come back and score tries. We cop the reverse tonight. What we've been delivering to other teams.
Is that been a bit of a struggle for you this year to string two halves together? It's reversed this time, having it on fire for the first half. But is that been a bit of an issue, trying to get that consistency over a full 80 minutes?
Probably ask the other teams that we just played over the last month too.
Joe, how disappointing was that second half? I mean, you guys, forward pack in particular, had all the dominance in that first half. Yeah,
that's what I said. I'm disappointed that second half. Because we didn't win the rucks, and that's why the edges were dominant. There's going to be some tough conversations, but that's a part of our growth as a team, and we're all grown men, and we can take it. But yeah, that second half we'll probably just look at that and review, and it's just disappointing. Yeah.
As devastating as that second half was, Joe, there's also plenty of positives for you guys to take out, but being that this is the first time in 30 years that you guys have had a sold-out crowd here at GIO Stadium, and you must be extremely proud of the team and the culture you guys are building amongst your fans here. How does that feel? Yeah,
it's huge. I talk about it every time we play at home. That's our goal, to to bring the fans out and make this our fortress. Obviously, we didn't get the result today, but we play, for our fans, and we'll keep doing the same thing next week and the week on.
So obviously it's already been mentioned that it is sold out today. So what would you like to say to fans to try and sell out every other home game, no matter who you're playing against?
Yeah, definitely. Come out. It's huge for us, especially when the momentum swings and we need the crowd to get behind us. And it's good for the community as well. I think when we're playing good, the crowd comes out and vice versa.
Thanks, guys.
Moment for the club to fight back in the way that they did. Is that the greatest win you've been a part of in your time as coach?
In the emotion of it all now, yeah. It's like just so proud of them. To have that first half, we prepared really well. We came here with a lot of confidence and belief in what we wanted to do, and then to be down 20-0 at half time was like, not again. But yeah, just the way they came out in the second half to have all that possession against us in the first half, sort of hold on for different times and then come out in the second half and get our game on and actually go after it and get the result is super pleasing, but just so proud of the way they did it.
You don't strike us as the coach that has the big spray in you. Did you feel like you needed to? Because the turnaround was enormous. Like, what was the mood in the sheds?
I don't think spraying them was going to change anything we were doing. It was just, we were just sort of hurting ourselves in a lot of areas. I didn't see a lack of effort. I saw guys trying really hard, but we were losing the possession battle through errors and penalties. We were losing the field position battle through ineffective set ends. And the Raiders are just too good when you do that. They're such a the real momentum team, and you give them momentum like that. We've seen them score a lot of points with that momentum. So we just had to control what we could control. And I thought, the start of the second half, although Birdo dropped the ball in the first set, I thought we stopped. We had to stop down our end, and then we just got back into our game. And I thought the skipper just put the team on his back there for a 10-minute period to kick us off, and just gave the whole team a lot of confidence in the way he went about the game.
Could you believe, though, what you were watching? Because that's probably the most dominant 10 minutes from an individual we've seen maybe this year, and in the way it turned the whole game.
Well, he actually did it, in the Raiders game last year, funnily enough, at Belmore. He sort of put the team on his back that day as well, and turned nothing into something a lot of the time. And, we sort of looked at that 20-0 scoreline as like, this might be an opportunity for, this situation might unlock our attack, so hopefully it has.
Like we're talking about, Stephen, that electric start to your second half, what mentally changed for you in that game to, put the boys on your back like we've just been saying?
Well, I feel like just regrouping, what Coach said there. We lost the possession and our position on the footy field as well. Just like you said, just too many errors, too many penalties, and gifting them field position, and they made us pay. And once we kind of got a roll on and played our style of footy and gave ourselves a chance, we managed to get points from it. So the way that we started that second half, there's a lot of learnings in the first half, and we'll take those learnings into this week too.
Yeah, definitely. And it felt like finals did come early with this highly anticipated sold-out game between, 1 and 2. How do you feel like the boys sort of handled the big occasion, suffering that thumping in the first half to going out there and putting on a masterclass performance in the second?
Well, I feel like we needed a reaction. We get a lot of pats in the back, being a top 4 side, all of this, but we literally had to look at ourselves in the mirror when we came in the second half, and if we were going to stand up for it or make a change, or our mentality going into the second half was a lot better than the first half. So it was credit to the boys there.
Okay, just on Nathan Salmon, do you know what the injury diagnosis is yet?
No, they're just putting him in a moon boot now, but haven't been told yet, unfortunately.
Right.
Did you see his try celebration, Cam?
No.
Okay. He kind of made a reference to a bit of a conversation had between him and Ricky, or not between him and Ricky, but it played out a few years ago. I think you know the saying.
Yeah.
As his coach, how do you feel about it?
I don't think we were ahead on the scoreboard at the time, so I think that's between him and Ricky, and we just get on with playing footy. It's such a great atmosphere today. I'm sure emotions would have been high, so I get that. But I thought the Raiders put on a great day. To see a sold-out crowd was awesome for both clubs, I think, and to see so many Bulldogs fans down here was great as well. We had so many Bulldogs fans around the town, around our hotel today, and that was just, it was a brilliant atmosphere for us. We didn't get it right in the first half, but some really good reference points for us there in the second half moving forward.